Hi, Johnny's Restaurant. How's it going? I hope you guys are having an awesome day today. I'm sure you're wondering who I am and why I'm contacting you. A little bit about myself. My name is Moses Aparicio. I own and operate a social media marketing agency here in the Reno area. And so I'm contacting you today because I like to work with the best restaurants in this local area. I like to work with restaurants like yours, bakeries, catering companies, stuff like that. But I like to work with the best because I've put a lot of time, put a lot of money, and just studying people that are doing what I want to do and getting results for restaurants like yours. So I know what I'm going to show you here today will get you results and will drive traffic to your store and uh, will build a brand where people want to engage with and people feel the need to actually come to your restaurant because you guys have such an awesome restaurant. I've been coming to your restaurant for years. You're my dad's favorite restaurant. We went on his birthday last year to your guys' restaurant, and so I personally love your product, and I personally think we should get you more people in stores, right? Because you guys have the best Italian restaurant in the local area, so we should get everyone that wants to eat Italian into your store, right? Because that's how good your product is. And plus, I also want you guys to be filling up your banquet room consistently, and I'm sure you guys do fill that up pretty often, but I want to get it filled up every night, a few times a week at least, right? And so that's what I want to help you do. What I'm going to show you here today is going to be some actionable steps. I don't want to take too much of your time, so I'm going to kind of dive right into it. So first, I'm going to go over here on Facebook. So you guys have a good following. You guys have a great rating, which is awesome, which is well deserved. I'm sure you understand. You put a lot of time and effort, I'm sure, into producing your product and getting your restaurant to where it is today. And so this is extremely well deserved. But you guys are lacking on engagement. Not a lot of people are commenting, sharing, or anything like that on your posts because your posts are kind of boring, no offense. But that's true. You guys kind of post the same things like this stuff. It kind of gets boring after a while. And so what I want to see, like posts like this should be what you're posting majority of the time. Leave the reviews leave the reviews to up here. Don't put reviews in the picture or anything like that. And then when people do leave reviews, it's extremely important that you go back and comment and reply and say thank you, thank them, and just appreciate them because they're taking time out of their day to thank you and show appreciation to your company and what you guys do. And so show them that same appreciation. When I go into your store, I'm greeted with a friendly face, a friendly smile, and stuff like that, and I'm treated with respect. But yet online, you guys don't have that same brand awareness, same platform, same customer service. People are leaving reviews and thanking you, and you're not going out of your way to thank them for that, right? And so, like I mentioned, your pictures are kind of boring at times. They just kind of get repetitive. So I think we could go in and fix a lot of your pictures and get your engagement up because engagement is so important on Instagram and Twitter and stuff and Facebook. And so that's one way I think we can get your brand up and get you more traffic in stores by just posting better pictures and because obviously the better pictures we post, the more people will get sharing them and stuff. And I think another good idea is doing like appetizer giveaways and stuff for people that like and comment on your post and share your post, rewarding people for actually liking your brand and following you guys, right? Because when people are following you, it's just them signing up to see your advertisements basically. So why not reward them? Because if you give out a free appetizer to one person, that person's going to bring at least another person, right? So when that person does come into your store, they're going to get their free appetizer. Then they're going to be ordering two entrees since they're going to have a friend, maybe two glasses of wine and some dessert, right? And so when they're in your store, they're going to be when they're in your restaurant and they're ordering all that, they're going to have such a great time because you guys have such a great environment that they're going to be posting pictures online of your restaurant and the experience they're creating, which is going to give you free advertisement again, right? And so that's why this is huge. And especially because Facebook and Instagram kind of changed their algorithms, they want people to stay on their platform longer. So when you're posting pictures and stuff and it's getting a ton of likes and comments and shares, they're going to show it to even more people because they want people to see posts a lot of people are commenting on and liking because they want people to stay on the platform longer. So they're going to show them pictures that they think they'll relate to and they think they'll like. And so that's extremely important on here. And so, not just that, I don't want to just do that for you because obviously that's simple. You guys can do that yourself. But what I want to help you do to help you drive traffic once we get this rolling is I want to come into Ads Manager over here, Facebook Ads Manager. And so if you don't know what this is where you can run Facebook ads and stuff, Instagram ads. And so what I want to do for you here is I want to create a compelling video of people enjoying like a meal in your actual dining room, in your actual banquet room, right? Because we want to drive more people to your banquet room, like I said. And the more people that are seeing that you guys have a banquet and stuff like that, the more people that are just coming to your restaurant in general, and the more people that will consider coming in to enjoy banquets. And so the best way I've found to do this is we're going to create a awesome video of people enjoying themselves, a family at your banquet dinner. And we're going to create that video and we're just going to post it on Facebook. And we're going to boost it for engagement right here. And what engagement is Facebook's going to share it with the most people that are most likely to like, comment, share your posts and stuff like that, right? And so we're going to do that, but we're not going to ask for a sale because too many companies are doing that. They just immediately get in front of their potential customers once and ask for a sale. But that's kind of dumb. That's like me going out on the street, seeing the girl of my dreams and just asking her to marry me right there on the spot, right? Obviously, it's a little exaggeration, but you get the point. It's kind of pointless. You got to build a relationship with them first before you can get them coming into your store. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in front of them once. And then, so when we boost this first ad, what we're going to do is we're not just going to post it online and boost it. We're going to make it super specific to your certain area. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in Reno, Nevada right here. And we're going to leave it at a 25-mile radius. So that way only people within 25 miles of Reno, so basically just touching in the Carson right here, are going to see this ad because people do come from Carson down to eat lunch and stuff, especially like big gatherings, like a dinner, a birthday or something. So we will show this to them. And so the important thing about this is we're not going to ask for the sale, as I mentioned already. The reason we're not going to ask for the sale the first time is because we just want people thinking about your brand. We just want people knowing about your brand. And so the awesome thing about Facebook is it allows you to do something called retargeting. So when we boost this post, this first video, what we're going to do is we're going to put a pixel in that allows us to track who's viewed it and how long they viewed it. So what we're going to do is when we post it and someone watches it for at least 50% of the video, they're going to be put into a list where we're allowed to retarget them, which means we're allowed to show them another ad. So we're going to show them this first ad, and then if they've seen 50% of that video, they're going to see this another ad almost immediately after and give them another discount. Not immediately after, about a day. And the importance about this is so important because it allows them to activate the reticular activating system part of their brain. And so this part of your brain is what pushes things to your conscious mind or puts them down in your subconscious mind. And so an example of this is kind of how, like, if you want a new car and you're thinking, for example, say you want to buy a new blue Honda, and all of a sudden you tell yourself, yeah, I think I'm going to buy this new blue Honda. And then so you're driving that day, you're driving home from work or something, driving on the freeway, and all of a sudden you're seeing all these new blue Hondas the rest of that week, right? And everywhere you go, you're seeing blue Hondas. And now all of a sudden you're talking about cars more with people. Well, those cars have always been there, but they were never important to you. So your reticular activating system kind of just left them in your subconscious and then make you consciously aware of them. But once you're starting to see them a few times and stuff, they become part of your conscious mind. And so you're starting to notice it more. So that's what we want to do for you. We want to put your restaurant in people's minds. So now when they're talking about restaurants and stuff, you're at the forefront, right? So now when people are thinking about food, they're thinking about your restaurant. And so this is the best way I've known to get results for people. This is the best way I've seen results for restaurants, especially like yours, with a great product. And so along with that, I want to help you guys develop your Instagram. You guys don't even have an Instagram, which is costly because look at all these people posting about you, posting about your food. Like, look at this beautiful picture right here. And unfortunately, there's nowhere to drive this traffic. This person posted an awesome picture of you, but she didn't have anywhere to tag, anywhere to, like, any place to tag so they could learn more about your restaurant. Like, so if I'm following this girl, I'll see this picture. Maybe I click on the restaurant right here, and then all it does is it takes me to this screen. And so I know nothing about your restaurant. If I'm clicking on that or I see that picture and I like it, I want to know more about your company. That picture is absolutely awesome. That chicken parmesan, I believe it is, looks absolutely phenomenal. And so if I'm interested in actually eating it, there's no way to learn more unless I get off Instagram, go in, type in the whole thing, type in your restaurant, figure out how to spell your restaurant, make sure it's the right restaurant, right? So it's just this whole long process. Whereas you could just, if you guys had an Instagram, they could literally just post something about you, tag you, I click it, and then right there, you guys have a link to your website if I want to learn more about you guys. You guys have your hours right there in the caption. You have your address right there in the caption, right? So that's why in your profile. So that's why it's extremely important that we get you on Instagram so we can drive all this traffic to your store and get these people in your store. And so that kind of wraps up my conversation. Like I mentioned, I wanted to make it kind of short. I didn't want to take too much of your time. You're an extremely busy person. You guys have an awesome restaurant, and I believe you guys have another restaurant, so I'm sure you guys are extremely busy. That's awesome. You guys are able to do that. But I would love to meet in person and show you exactly the steps I want to take for you and how I want to drive new customers into your store and get other customers to continue come again and again, right? So I would love to meet up in person. I would love to talk to you guys for a few minutes and see if we're a good fit for each other. So please, if you guys are at all interested, contact me. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.